Hi guys, so this is my last video of this semester. So today is my final blog entry that I'm going to do. I'm focusing on a few questions that I really want to touch on, and so let's get started. So the first question that I got is, what did I take away from this course, and my perspective about integrating technology into education and how it's changed throughout the course. So I always believe in having a balance between technology and traditional style of learning. So sometimes not all students are able to work with um, computers, or they're not able to work with pen and paper, so it's always good to have a balance. I also think that my perspective has changed in the way of as how I see the important aspect of handwriting and practicing handwriting, and I think it's really important that it's still mandatory that we are teaching students how to write, and making sure that they're developing their fine motor skills. But at the same time, I understand if some students do have learning disabilities, that it's easier for them to type things out and use technology to help them put their thoughts together. Another question was, how did this course help my inquiry question? So about using digital technologies and development of fine motor skills. A lot of the students that I was working with in the class, they had really good handwriting skills and writing in print. Not very many students that I know of now are learning how to handwrite. So it's really different to see how, when I was in school, I was learning how to handwrite. I think it's a great thing to do as well, especially in university when you're writing notes sometimes, and when you have to write things fast, it's great to use handwriting, and also with signatures. So I think that having a signature is really important as well. So my question was how are kids in the future, gonna be able to sign a piece of paper? Will it be online? Will they not require signatures anymore? I think that this course has actually helped me look at how technology is a great source of a tool to help educate students that aren't able to write properly and that need technology in the classroom to help them gain, I guess not gain, but to help them with writing and stuff like that. And it's a great way, for an example, in my class that I was in, a student would always use technology, and his handwriting was great, but he did have health conditions that um, were affecting the way he writes and the way he sees and stuff like that. So technology was a big part in his life and in school. So I think it's important to have a balance, and technology is a good way to help students develop those skills. So I think I contributed by sharing my experiences and showing some good examples. If you look at my portfolio, I will add the link to here as well. In my portfolio, I also touch on my experiences through the courses and my experiences through different schools, and how some schools are technology advanced, some schools don't use technology at all, some schools are in the middle of technology and pen and paper, so it's a mix of traditional and modern. I think that I am setting an example to a lot of students in my teaching perspective as to how can we incorporate balance as to what do we want to teach our kids? Do we want to do strictly all technology, or can we balance it out so it's accommodating for all of our students? I think that many people can benefit from learning about this, because I did do some research and I found out a lot of people that are older prefer to handwrite notes and prefer that it helps them retain their learnings from the day before or that day. And I think that it's different throughout generations as to how they learn and the type of teachers they get and stuff like that. So I think it's just depending on what um, what today's generation kind of goes through. I learned a lot that technology doesn't always have to affect fine motor skills. It can always, I learned that teachers will use technology. It's great for assisting students There's a lot of programs like Dragon Speak, I believe it's called, and it helps students listen. It helps students say what they want to type, and it will type it for them in the computer because they might be slow at typing and stuff like that. So there's always benefits to technology and stuff like that. And I looked at how my teachers incorporate technology, yet still will incorporate a traditional learning style with pen and paper and doing research through what they've learned and online and stuff like that. So I think it's important to have a balance, and I learned that with my placement school that I was in, and I learned that through experiences as well, and from my peers in my classroom and hearing about their experiences with their students and getting that information really helped me understand that through generations, some teachers might like that traditional aspect, some might like the whole new 21st century learning, and some teachers might have a balance between both. I think it's important though that kids learn printing, that they can print neatly. Handwriting is it's so beautiful that I hope that I'm able to get a chance to teach it. I think it's a form of art. I really like it. So my journey through this school year has been really fun. I think this course has taught me a lot on integrating technology in the classroom in effective ways, especially with my teaching competencies, as you can see in all my other videos. So I wanted to say thank you for watching all these, and I hope you have a great holiday. And if there's any other questions or comments you guys want to make, please feel free to do so. Thanks, guys.